The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Listen to this gewaldige meiser of David Ashir. Living Amuna. A man says that every year he gets allergies come the springtime. And these allergies are incessant, never ceasing. They're driving him insane. And he tried every cure possible, went to every doctor, every allergist, tried medications or acupuncture, all the holistic medicine, the Bach flower remedies, nothing worked. This past year, true story, his allergies began a full month early, which meant 2 consecutive months of suffering, not just one. Horrible allergies. So he begged Hashem from the bottom of his heart to cure him. And he knew nothing could save him other than Hashem, and he prayed to Hashem with that understanding. The next morning, he woke up like a new man. It was a miracle. The allergies were all gone, and they didn't come back. He was overjoyed. True story. Then he realized something about another challenge he and his wife were going through. His wife works at a job that demands more of her than others, but she's being paid even less than other employees. And the administration agreed she deserves to be paid more, but the managers hadn't yet taken care of it. This had been going on for a long time, no end in sight. He wondered why. Something so natural, so mundane, like his wife's salary. They're davening, and they're not getting answered. But he prays, Mikol Halev, to have his allergies come to a cessation. And Hashem answers, what's the pshat? And he thought, you know what the difference is? Because when it came to my allergies, I recognized Hashem is the only one who could help me. Hashem is the only one who could do it. So Hashlech al Hashem, I cast all my allergy concerns and worries into the hands of Kavayochel. And I said, Hashem, I tried everything to you, the only one who can take care of me. And Hashem Taka answered. When it came to his wife's salary, yeah, but if we call this person who protects you up, and she does this ishtalas, that ishtalas, so Hashem isn't going to answer. When does Hashem want to answer? When you put yourself 100% in the hands of the Eberster. Rabbi said, true story of David Kaplan from Ur Sameach shares. There was a young man in Bnei Brak, and his family was growing, Baruch Hashem. He needed a bigger apartment. He couldn't continue learning. The pressures were too great. He approaches his Rosh Kollel, and he says to Rosh Kollel, what should I do? He says, I want you to go tomorrow to the Kaisel Maravi, and you're going to daven your heart out to Hashem. Please, you're the only one who can help me. And he goes to the cult and he's pouring buckets of tears. And he's crying his heart out to me, Umka Deliba Mamish. And as he finishes his mamish, heartfelt, tremendous, kavanah-filled tefillah, he gets a tap in the shoulder, and it's a Gavir from America, true story. And he says, Gavir, I see you crying away, what's the problem? He says, my family's getting big, I don't have any money anymore, I gotta buy an apartment, I don't have any geld. He says, today's your lucky day. I came to the Kais and I said, the one who I see davening with the most kavanah, I'm gonna give him the money. How much do you need? $100,000, 200? And he gives him a check, $250,000 on the spot. Givaldik, he comes back to the kollel, the place is hopping, the place can't believe it. You bet. What happens the next day? All his friends, all the young alike, they all get on a bus, and they all go right away to the Kaisel Maravi, and they're davening the heart out. And not one gets the tap on the shoulder. And they come back to the Rebbe, to the Rosh Kollel. I said, Rebbe, Yaakov went and he got $250,000 We went and nobody got a penny. He says, there's a clear Nakudas Achilik. You know what the distinction is? Yaakov went looking for God. You guys were looking for the Gevir. When you go looking for God, God's going to send you Harvey Shluchim the Makom. You weren't looking for Hashem. You were looking for the Gevir from America. And that's the difference. Who puts all of his tefillah solely in the hands of their Gonshar? That's what Hashem Yisbarach wants to see. What are you going for? That's what this Yid saw himself as well. And Mela, prayer is not the spare wheel that you pull out when you're in trouble. It's a steering wheel that directs the right path through life. It's the steering wheel, not the spare wheel.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org